Hey everyone, I am Paul, Mr. Cleveland Warren, living in the city of Cleveland, in the state of Cleveland, in the United States of Cleveland. Well, of course, we are still the United States of Cleveland because, especially Cleveland, because, hey, got some good news and some bad news. The Cleveland Indians have a new name for next year. Yeah, that's good news and bad news at the same time. Reason why, so you heard it here first. Reason why I say that's good news for some people, because some people like the name Gladiator. No, that was the arena football team. The Guardians. I myself prefer the Spiders because, hey, they have history. They were supposedly the best team ever. But actually, I'm going to mention that on another review called The 16 Reasons Why Cleveland Rocks and Cleveland Sucks. It's going to be a double feature. So that's going to be your next week's top 16 episode. And the 30th one, I might add. But today I'm going to go with the my 16 favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Now, it started off with William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. They worked in the MGM cartoon studios. They gave us Tom and Jerry. And in my opinion, 1940 is the year for the cartoon. Well, not only got Tom and Jerry, but you got Woody Woodpecker right over here. And right next to Moses. And Bugs Bunny. They also made their debuts as well, Tom and Jerry. But Disney actually had Fantasia and Pinocchio. Now, Pinocchio, stop lying. Stop being such a jackass. Yeah, they said that word, but it means donkey. So, yeah. But like 16 years later, more than 16 years later, the MGM Cartoon Studio for a while, so Hanna-Barbera finished up all their Tom and Jerry cartoons, and they entered Screen Gems, which is part of Columbia, Sony, and it's the thing with the scary S. Then S. Zoltan! No, that's not it, but no, let's go with my 16 favorite Hanna-Barbera characters. And why am I doing this? Because HBO Max is actually having a show called Jellystone. There's good news with it's like the Cleveland Gladiators. It's great that you're seeing all these Hanna-Barbera characters again, but then unfortunately, times changed, and now we have 30% ladies on the show. Unfortunately, most of them were men. One of them I'll mention later. But yeah, so let's start with number 16, Rough and Ready. This was their actually first Hanna-Barbera library. It's loosely kind of based like Crusader Rabbit, because it was like a few minutes and then stay tuned. But unfortunately, Rocky and Bullwinkle perfected it. Hey, Rocky, let me hold right out hit. What? Again? Well, let me see it. Presto! Bullwinkle, that never works. Yeah, but Rough and Ready. Rough is a cat who is kind of like the brains, and then there's Ready, who the reason why he's called Ready because he has a red hair piece or something like that up on his head, and he's a dog. Talks like a Huckleberry Hound, but he's on this list. Yeah, and you got to start somewhere. Number 15, Breezely and Sneezely. Breezely's a Bruin, polar bear, and Sneezely's a Sneal who sneezes a lot. And it's almost has that Sergeant Bilko-ish kind of thing, but it's part of I'm going to say Peter Potamus show. So yeah, Peter Potamus. He made the list too. He's actually number 14. Now, before Peter Potamus was part of the Harvey Birdman troupe, the whole
My sandwich. What the? Did you get that thing I sent you?
thanks, Mark. Peter Potamus actually had his own show. He traveled around the world with a monkey called So-So, and this was in the mid '60s. So yeah, that's Peter Potamus. Number 13, Wally Gator. Now he was from the 1962 Hanna-Barbera show, which also include Lippy and Hardy, as well as Touche Turtle, Touchy Turtle. Yeah, that's something we're gonna make up, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know which one came first, Tennessee Tuxedo, or I think this came first, but I think it came same time. But Wally Gator drives the living daylights out of the zookeeper, just like how. Nah, I can't prefer Tennessee Tuxedo and Chun Li because they did the same thing. They drove the the owner of the zoo crazy.
Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. Missed it by that much.
But yeah, number 12, Ricochet Rabbit. Now, did somebody's like this show? We were talking about somebody at Shenanigans, which I'll be going soon to watch the Cleveland Baseball Club get swept. I'm sorry, they probably going to. But Ricochet Rabbit and his sidekick Drew Long. Oh, Ricochet.
Yes, there, Drew Belong.
How can we get
like this? Bing, 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 Ricochet Rabbit.
Hallelujah! I don't know. My Ricochet Rabbit sounds like Ernest Angley. I'm contacting him from the dead. I don't know. But yeah, number 11 is Pixie and Dixie. Yeah, also Mr. Jinx the cat.
I hate those Mises to pieces.
That's a fun show, cartoon show as well, and it's basically Hanna-Barbera trying to bring back the Tom and Jerry thing again, except there's too many. Wait a minute. Jerry had another mouse cousin, Nibbles the mouse, or Tuffy, the little baby mouse. Well, I can tell he's a baby. He's wearing a diaper. That, or he's not toilet trained. I don't know. But yeah. But Snooper and Blabber, this is a time when a cat and a mouse works together. They work as detectives.
Hey, Snoop.
Hey, Blab. So Snooper's the cat. Now, Blab, this is not the way we were supposed to solve the crime. And then there's Blabber. It's like,
yeah, well, I blab a lot.
I think there was a couple of cartoon episodes where they had an introduction of Snagglepuss as Hardy Har Har. Oh dear, oh my, the world's gonna end. I hate this town. Boo-hoo-hoo. Okay, speaking of Snagglepuss, number 9. Snagglepuss. Have a Smogotoid. Active stage left, stage right, up front even. Prowl. Put him up. I know, he's supposed to be like the Cowardly Lion, but I will be honest, I think Snagglepuss is the first gay character ever. Well, just let that sink in. Well, I know I'm doing this all solo, but I will say that you could always, if anybody's watching live or watching this later, we still have more shows coming up. We have, I'm just going to review Semi-Pro, the one that Little Bear's like, do you want to love me sexy? Come on now and eat me sexy. Okay, I know that's not part of the line, but so yeah, we got more movie sign episodes. We got an album cover. I'm going to review Slade's nobody's fools because in some ways it's kind of like childhood, but yeah. And also, next week I'm gonna review this. We're gonna have a double feature: the 16 reasons why Cleveland rocks and the 16 reasons why Cleveland sucks. Hey, they're 225 years old. Surprised we went that far. Everyone thought Cleveland disappeared off the face of the earth by the late 70s or something. And movie sign, Space Jam. Welcome to the Space Jam. The one that's starring Michael Jordan, not A New Legacy. I heard they're going to have The Rock for the next one. The Rock says, shut your mouth. So click, like, subscribe, get notified. Damn. Number 8, Secret Squirrel. Now, this is one that I actually do like a lot. The first segment is Secret Squirrel. This is like the last Hanna-Barbera cartoon under the Screen Gems.
Hey, Morocco, we found Yellowfinger.
That's great secret. I wanted to find out if I was me. But actually, Secret Squirrel did get a revival in 1993 with Two Stupid Dogs. I don't know which one came first. Two Stupid Dogs or Dumb and Dumber? Because Mark, for some apparent reason, when I think of Two Stupid Dogs, I think of Dumb and Dumber. And it's like, oh, hey, look, cheesecake. Woof. Yeah. The big dumb dog is played by Brad Garrett. I miss Ray. Woof. That'd be funny if he said that like later. Number 7, Yogi Bear. I'm smarter than the average bear. Hey, Yogi. I don't think Ranger would like that. Oh, who cares? I want the picnic basket. Yeah, so I will be honest, Yogi Bear is practically the character who, even though he came out later, I made a list about 16 cartoon characters who turned how can I say this? Took over a show, even though they were not the main character, yet kept everything balanced. Unfortunately, I'm going to give you some secrets. Snoopy and Bugs Bunny actually made that list, even though Peanuts is more Charlie Brown. Good grief. But, and Bugs Bunny came after Porky Pig. That's not that. Playing without a parachute. And for a little while, Donald Duck had that moment, especially during World War II. Okay, but Yogi Bear is in that position. And for that span of 30 years, up until Yogi, which kind of tarnished it, Yogi was the spokesperson basically for Hanna-Barbera mostly. Ooh, that is right. Unfortunately, Ted Turner said Scooby-Doo should be in that scenario because, what can I say? It's Scooby-Doo, and I don't care for him. Yep. Number 6, the Flintstones. This is another the Modern Stones family. From the town of Bedrock. Red just hit a chestnut.
Yeah, but I do. Barney, those are my pebbles.
For some weird reason, I just thought of that could have been a weird scenario. Like,
well, I'm just gonna date your daughter.
Barney.
I don't know, or Barney kicks Fred in the pebbles.
Oh, pebbles!
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Barney, you hurt my pebbles!
Yeah, but some people say that the Flintstones are actually in the same era as the Jetsons. That's a conspiracy, but I'll probably mention that a little bit later because the Jetsons made it on the list. They did. But, yeah. And it's loosely based upon the Honeymooners. And up until 97 was the longest running animated TV show, primetime animated TV show out there. So, yeah. Number 5, Huckleberry Hound. Now, after Rough and Ready, Hanna-Barbera made Huckleberry Hound. Wow. I am. You can call me Huckleberry Hound.
I sound like Andy Griffith.
I'll say more Forrest Gump. Excuse me, but I gotta pay. Yeah, I don't know, but so I'm gonna have to check those later. But Huckleberry Hound was actually the start of that whole animatronic cartoon characters who are animals who walk on or bipedal.
I'm headed off work.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Like, I'll be there after semi-pro. Right. So yeah, they're animatronic characters, Huckleberry Hound and Yogi, and actually that's where Yogi Bear started. He became a spinoff. That's why he got popular. But Yogi and Huck actually still kept the good bondage, because you'll see him in like every cartoon after that. Number 4, Top Cat. Actually, I think this is my dad's favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon show, I believe. I don't know if you're watching this, Dad, but hi. And we had a good time last Friday. And lasagna. I love lasagna. I think I hit the pan. Okay, that's Garfield, but hey, maybe Top Cat and Garfield are probably closely related. I wouldn't be surprised about that. Hey, Choo Choo, Snoop, Spook, Fancy. Yeah, for some apparent reason, even though it was loosely based upon the whole Sergeant Bilko thing, because it was popular time with the Bill Silvers, right now I can think of Top Cat as like the Rat Pack, or how about the Cat Pack? That's what I would call it, the Cat Pack. And TC would be like Francis Albert Sinatra, and the Purple Cat, Benny. I can see him as Sammy Davis. Oh, but TC, I don't know why, but and Choo Choo could be like Dino, and Spook and Fancy are like the other two guys. I don't know what Brain would be. He'd probably be there, looking like Chris Griffin. Anna took a dump on me. I don't know, but yeah. And also, I'm surprised that the show Saved by the Bell is actually Sergeant Bilko for Generation Y. Just think about it. Just if any of you watched the old TV Land when they played, or Nick at Night when they probably played Sergeant Bilko, Phil Silver's show, you can see some way that Zach Morris is trash. No, actually, Zach Morris is the Sergeant Bilko, and Principal Belding's like the other guy, almost like how Officer Dibble in Top Cat. But Dibble, I thought you said it was okay. So Principal Belding would be like the Officer Dribble. Is that right? Okay, number 3, Jetsons. Yeah, I mentioned that the Jetsons and the Flintstones were together. Well, it's possible. And I don't mean the movie, the TV made for TV movie or something like that, the Jetsons meet Flintstones. Well, there could have been a war, and some of the people lived up in space. They lived like the Jetsons, while the rest of us, I probably wanted to be in that part, lived like Flintstones. But Jane, stop this crazy thing! Roll. So, too bad Disney didn't buy Warner yet. They might. I don't know. But, like, crossover Futurama or something like that. Bender meets Rosie.
My Bender. What a nice. Well, but my shiny metal ass. Maybe later, Bender. Beep, 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 beep.
Rosie. But there's one character that got included in the 80s version. Yeah, they had an 1980s revival of the show. Orbity. A little furry little alien. Turns colors like when he has a different feeling. And there's also a picture up there where like Obama's like doing this, and then it's like he's like Orbity's on his shoulder. Yeah, that's number 3. Number 2, Tom and Jerry. You may ask, is Tom and Jerry a Hanna-Barbera produced show? Well, are they made by Hanna-Barbera? The answer, yes, they are. As a matter of fact, there was a revival of that show in the mid-70s where Tom and Jerry become good buddies, good friends. Jerry wears a bow tie. Tom doesn't eat Jerry. And they go on some interesting adventures. So, yeah, many people didn't care for it. But then again, you've seen worse. Trust me on this one. The direct-to-video movies with Tom and Jerry on them. I like to see Tom and Jerry in the night at a night at the opera. How does that work? Hey, I thought I told you to. Well, make that 3 hard-boiled eggs. 4 hard-boiled eggs. And some fresh fish. What kind of cheese do you have here? Here, Stuart. And what about my hard-boiled eggs? Oh, yeah, don't forget the hard-boiled eggs. Oh, yeah. And the cheese. And the fish. Yeah, so that's how it would go. Harpo would honk, Tom would meow, Jerry would squeak, yeah. I got so many honorable mentions. Let's take a look at this. Magilla Gorilla. I'm Magilla Gorilla. He lives at people's pet store. Why did they take him to the zoo? I don't know. But then we wouldn't have a show. Then there'd be, again, Lippy the Lion, Hardy Har Har. I already mentioned Lippy and Hardy. Touche Turtle, another good one. All right, so I like to call him Touchy Turtle. Then there's Augie Doggy and Doggy Daddy, which is
Hey, Doggy Daddy. Everyone wants to get an act. So, Augie, next time I got a square drum. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
So, yeah. Then there's Yankee Doodle. Yeah, it's that same duck character that was in a lot of Hanna-Barbera cartoons, but then he gave it a name, Yankee Doodle. Oh, I gotta have Space Ghost on here. I'm Space Ghost here, coast to coast. We're here live at my studio. Say hello, Borak. Say hello, Brack. Now, Space Ghost, you're fat. Thank you, Zorak. How about you, Brack? I'm telling. I don't like this. No one cares about your opinion, Brack. Then there's Birdman and Galaxy Trio. I gotta add them on there because, Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. that should be revived. They should make a movie. Harvey Birdman, the movie. And obviously, gotta have Smurfs, even though they were Belgian. They're done by Peyo, and they're supposed to be like the Holocaust or some conspiracy or something like that. And the Snorks, which goes to the same line as the Smurfs. I don't know if they were made. They were made by other people. Quick Draw McGraw. It's like, because, El Kabong. Kabong! I wonder if Pete Townsend ever watched a Quick Draw McGraw cartoon because, the whole Kabong thing. Kabong! It's like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Kabong!
And Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman!
And they had they revived it in the 80s with
Captain Caveman!
And son.
because the Captain Caveman's son. Who's the mother? Could it be the one of the teen angels or one of those ladies that were in that Captain Caveman show? It's possible. Great Babe. I don't know. He's kind of fun.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Also, the Wacky Races. That's a good one. And it's spin-off Penelope Pitstop, as well as Dirk Dastardly. Well, Penelope Pitstop's actually because of the Hooded Claw character. I just like the antagonist because he's played by Paul Lynch. I'll get you now, Penelope Pitstop. Wait a minute. Hey, Fred. Are you doing anything tonight? Hint, 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 hint. Wait, no, not just saying no more. But that gives me to my dishonorable mention.
Scooby-Doo!
Yeah, the reason why I don't like Scooby-Doo because that's actually the longest running cartoon ever. Well, that and Simpsons.
Eat my shorts.
No, thank you.
Shorts.
But yeah, there's just too many spin-offs of Scooby-Doo, and it's always the same thing over and over again. Jay going, "Zoinks! Ah, a ghost! Oh, ghost! And then they eat a lot. And I think they're both vegetarians. But yeah, because Casey Kasem, who used to do this, I'm Casey Kasem with your top 40 hits. And don't get me started with Scrappy Doo.
Puppy power! I have puppy.
The giant foot from Monty Python crushes it. But speaking of canines, my favorite Hanna-Barbera character is Lupe de Loop. Okay, it's Lupe de Loop. This came during a strange moment in cartoon history in the 60s. Because back then it was, how can I say it? Well, DePatie Freleng, the guys who gave us Pink Panther, they were also doing Looney Tunes cartoons. Mostly Roadrunner cartoons. Meep, meep. And the person who made the Roadrunner cartoons, Charles Monroe Jones, also known as Chuck Jones, was doing Tom and Jerry cartoons. But the creators of Tom and Jerry, they made their own cartoon. Lupe de Loop. A French-Canadian wolf, or a wolf from Quebec. I am kind, I am considerate, I am charming. And Christopher Lehman said it the best about him. He came around during the Civil Rights era, which was 1960 to 1965. And it's almost like Hanna-Barbera's equivalent to Pepe Le Pew. But Pepe Le Pew's more Eros love, meaning, let's make love under the star. I can't believe that Space Jam, they want me this gone already. Oh, sacre bleu. But Lupe is more of the agape love, meaning I do not consider anything in return. Non. But he's got a triple whammy. He's French, he's Canadian, he's a wolf. Yeah, it's triple whammy there. But yeah, the reason why I'm not too fond of the whole Jellystone thing, some of the characters I mentioned. Oh, don't forget Jabberjaw. He's now going to just because of that. They're now ladies. Why? I'm sorry. That's just a little on the lazy side here. If you want to be more creative, give them more ladies. I can have a little lady. He had one in the movie Good Bad Huckleberry Hound. He and also Cindy, and then there's other just add more ladies. Don't turn them into ladies. I don't know why, but so yeah. But you have a fan fiction I made up with but that's another story altogether. But interestingly enough, Loop de Loop is a fan favorite towards the furries. Oh mon dieu, I am loved by the furries. Ho ho ho. It's true, people. Hey, I'm a furry in heart. I don't know, but so yeah, I went over 30 minutes, but I just love cartoons. That's all I can say. And the thing is, I don't think I need to take Jellystone a try. I'm sorry. I can't even take the name Cleveland Guardians a try. So, yeah. But that's our world today, unfortunately. Don't mind me that I'm a little bit upset. Tomorrow's my mom's posthumous 65th birthday. It's kind of like, depression just gets the best of me around this time. It does. So, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say, but oh yeah, next week we have a double feature, so stay tuned for that. I'm Paul Mr. Cleveland Warren, living in the city of Cleveland, in the state of Cleveland, in the United States of Cleveland. And I'll be right back.